Hello, for your kind attention, ladies and gentlemen. Firstly, I would like to wish all of you a happy International Yoga Day on behalf of National Gallery of Modern Art, Bengaluru. To introduce the artist today, Yamini is a Bharatanatyam dancer, teacher, and choreographer. Her individual approach to technique and creativity are characterized by a distinctive flow of body, which comes from rigorous and disciplined practice of Bharatanatyam and Ashtanga Yoga. As quoted by the press, Yamini is an intelligent dancer. As a choreographer, Yamini's thematic presentations are traditional and secular. Her strength is choreography lies on her ability to stay within the rubric of Bharatanatyam and use other forms of art like yoga and Kalariyapattu for her narrative. She puts in a lot of research and time for choreography and has so far produced some unique themes inspired from the text of Yoga Sutra, Manduka Upanishad, and Bhagavad Gita. Her choreography of the 9 planets has won her appreciation with audience and critics as well. Yamini has an established reputation for sincerity and expertise in all art forms she adopts into her dance presentation. She has performed in various venues in USA, UK, and Fiji Island. In India, she has performed at many cultural festivals and corporate events across the country. Yamini is an empaneled artist with ICCR under the professional category. She is a grade A artist at Doordarshan National Channel. She is also a well-known stage actress and uses her theatre skills for her dance presentation, giving her presentation the unique dignity of theatre and dance. She has been conferred titles Natyakala Vipanche and Shringaramani. She has also won the title Sarthakanari, awarded by CNBC TV9 for her accomplishment as a complete woman. Yamini resides in Bangalore. She hails from the picturesque tribal district of Kodagu and comes from a uniquely different culture which is part of personality as a dancer. She runs an established Bharatanatyam and Yogashala called Kala Sinchanam Yogasthala Ancient Arts Trust. Again, I wish you all a happy International Yoga Day. On this occasion, I would like to call the Director of National Gallery of Modern Art, Ms. Nazneen Banu, to give her words.
Well, namaskar everyone, and a very good evening to all of you. On behalf of National Gallery of Modern Art, which is a subordinate office of Ministry of Culture, Government of India, it gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all this evening for this very, very special presentation on International Day of Yoga. This program, as you all know, is being organized in collaboration with Indian Council for Cultural Relations, which is an autonomous organization under Ministry of External Affairs, Government of India. For the information of our audience, I would like to highlight that in the year 2014, at the initiative of Honorable Prime Minister of India, Shri Narendra Modi, the United Nations General Assembly unanimously voted and recognized 21st June as the International Day of Yoga. So today, we are marking the 8th edition of this very important day at NGMA, focused around the theme. This year's theme is Yoga for Humanity. We at NGMA have organized multiple programs for a diverse category of museum visitors. This morning, we conducted a special yoga session, and we saw very, very encouraging and enthusiastic participation from artists, from students, from art lovers, from officers and staff of NGMA. Besides this, today we also conducted a full-day tour for the underprivileged children from invited NGOs, which was conducted by our curatorial team. I would also like to apprise this August gathering that NGMA, under the program Taking Art to Masses, regularly conducts program for the underprivileged children. And these programs are completely sponsored by the National Gallery of Modern Art. And over a period of about a year and a half, we have been able to get in more than 1,500 students from these communities who are from the marginal section of our society. We have been successful in bringing them to the NGMA and giving them creative exposure. And now we are culminating the day-long celebrations with a special production and presentation, Navagraha, by the renowned yoga and Bharatanatyam exponent Yamini Muthanna and her experienced team. I'm also very happy to see, full house audience today on a weekday in Bengaluru. Thank you very much, one and all, for joining us. Well, your active participation encourages us to organize more such programs. Of course, this was an exception. Otherwise, we usually do on a Friday or weekends. As well as, motivates numerous performing artists who have been struggling to stay afloat for past 2 years almost, owing to the restricted public gatherings as well as the uncertainties and the posed by the mysterious and unseen virus. Before I conclude, I would like to acknowledge the presence of extremely talented and gifted musician and environmentalist, Shri Ricky Cage, who's amongst the audience today. Ricky, please. As you all know, India is proud of Ricky, and Ricky has made India proud twice by winning a Grammy twice. He recently won his Grammy for the New Age album Divine Tides. So, a huge round of applause for you. Well, Ricky has been collaborating with NGMA and Ministry of Culture on many occasions in past. And I must say that he has won over many hearts by his musical compositions, his oratory skills, and extremely humble and humane presence, which makes him extraordinary in many ways. So thank you very much, Ricky, for taking time out, fresh after winning Grammy, and making this evening even more special and memorable for Team NGMA, as well as our August audience this evening. With this, I would now like to hand over the stage to the very talented Yamini Muthanna and her team to take this evening forward. Over to you, Yamini. Jai Hind. Thank you.
We are happy to present a unique choreography and a concept celebrating the grahas, the lords of the constellations, the heavenly bodies. The production is inspired from the text of Shakatananda Tarangini, where a reference has been made that the 9 planets, the Navagrahas, have a direct influence and connection to our bodies and emotions. We are all a part of this huge cosmic energy, and due to the Earth's gravitational forces, the planetary movements and their positions get reflected on our health, emotions, and destiny. Predominantly, there is an influence of the sun and the moon, which results in several consequences on human life. The texts mention that yoga, Ayurveda, and astrology are interconnected to resolve life's circumstances. Today's production is based on this concept. We will begin the program evoking the blessings of Lord Ganesha, the Vigna Vinashaka, and we will present a Kalashanjali along with a Pida Hari Shloka. The performance is a continuous an hour and a 15-minute performance with no breaks. Thank you for this wonderful opportunity. We would like to express our gratitude to NGMA, Indian Council for Cultural Relations. Here we present the Lords of the Constellation, the Navagrahas. The music for this production has been provided by Vidwan Sri Balasubramanya Sharma, and the rhythm composed by Vidwan D.V. Prasanna Kumar. The shlokas are from Sri Adi Shankaracharya's Navagraha Dinanitya Shloka. The lighting coordinator for today's event is Sri Nagaraj, and the makeup for all us artists is by Sri Ilam Govan. This production is a unique amalgamation of yoga and Bharatanatyam. The choreography is also unique by me, Yogacharya and Natyacharya Yamini Mutana. The artist performing today is me, sorry, Sai Sindhura, Sindhu Jagopalan, Gitanjali Palaniappan, Shivadarshini, Pratibha Shri, Vaishali, Mahika Niranjan, Nischitayappa, Pooja Shetty, and Rishika. Thank you very much.
निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देवा सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। नमः सूर्याय चन्द्राय मङ्गलाय बुधाय च गुरुशुक्र शनिभ्यश्च राहवे केतवे नमः।
are identified as heavenly bodies that revolve around the sun in an orbit around the ecliptic. But to an astrologer, planets are more than just mere heavenly bodies. Each planet has a personality, a magnetic field, and subtle vibrations which influence life forces and human destiny. They also influence each other and are therefore called graha, or those that cease. The planets, according to ancient Indian astrology, are the sun, Surya, the moon, Chandra, Mars, Mangala, Mercury, Buddha, Jupiter, Brihaspati, Venus, Shukra, Saturn, called Shani or Sanishchara, the slow moving. To this list were added 2 shadow planets called the dragon's head, Rahu, and the dragon's tail, Ketu. Rahu represents the ascending node, where the orbit of the moon cuts the ecliptic in passing northwards. Ketu represents the descending node of the moon. Both Rahu and Ketu traverse the zodiac from the west to the east, as opposed to the other 7 planets, which appear to travel from the east to the west. As astrology is geocentric, the sun and the moon are regarded as planets, while the earth is not, presenting Navagraha. We will begin with a Kalashanjali to install the blessings of each Graha.
തരും മരിമവനിതാം ദീന്തതകിടതോംഗം ദരിദജം തണം തരും മരിമവനിതാം ദീന്തതകിടതോംഗം ദരിദജം തജം തരും മരിമവനിതാം ദീന്തതകിടതോംഗം ദരിദജം തജം തരും മരിമവനിതാം ദീപമരിപകാരി സനിസഗഗ സമമ സമമ മരിമവനിതാം ദീപമരിപകാരി സനിസഗഗ സമമ സമമ మరిమవని నిపగాని దని 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 గమ గమ దని దని రిదని పమ గమ గ గమని బమ గమని బమ గమ గరి దని పగారి దని 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 గమ గమ దని దని రిదని పమ గమ గ గమని బమ గమని బమ గమ గరి దని ग्रहाणामादिरादित्यो लोकरक्षणकारकः विषमस्थानसम्भूतं पीडां हरतु मे रविः ग्रहाणामादिरादित्यो लोकरक्षणकारकः विषमस्थानसम्भूतं पीडां हरतु मे रविः सुधामूर्ति सुधागात्र सुदाशनः विषमस्थानसम्भूतं पीडां हरतु मे विदुः रोहिणीश सुधामूर्ति सुधागात्र सुदाशनः विषमस्थानसम्भूतं पीडां हरतु मे विदुः पुत्रो महातेज जगतां भयकृत् सदा वृष्टिकुदृष्टिहर्ता च पीडां हरतु मे कुजः भूमिपुत्रो महातेज जगतां भयकृत् सदा वृष्टिकुदृष्टिहर्ता च पीडां हरतु मे कुजः रूपो जगतां चन्द्रपुत्रो महाद्युतिः सूर्यः प्रियकरो विद्वान् पीडां हरतु मे बुधः उत्पातरूपो जगतां चन्द्रपुत्रो महाद्युतिः सूर्यः प्रियकरो विद्वान् पीडां हरतु मे बुधः देवमन्त्रीं विशालाक्षः सदा लोकहिते रतः अनेकशिष्य सम्पूर्णः पीडां हरतु मे गुरुः देवमन्त्रीं विशालाक्षः सदा लोकहिते रतः अनेकशिष्य सम्पूर्णः पीडां हरतु मे गुरुः दैत्यमन्त्रीं गुरुस्तेषां प्राणादस्य महामतिः प्रभुस्ताराग्रहाणां च पीडां हरतु मे भृगुः दैत्यमन्त्रीं गुरुस्तेषां प्राणादस्य महामतिः प्रभुस्ताराग्रहाणां च पीडां हरतु मे भृगुः सूर्यपुत्रो दीर्घदेहो विशालाक्षः शिवप्रियः दीर्घाचारः प्रसन्नात्मा पीडां हरतु मे शनिः सूर्यपुत्रो दीर्घदेहो विशालाक्षः शिवप्रियः दीर्घाचारः प्रसन्नात्मा पीडां हरतु मे शनिः महाशीर्षो महावक्त्रो दीर्घदंष्ट्रो महाबलः अतनुश्चोर्ध्वकेशश्च पीडां हरतु मे शिखि महाशीर्षो महावक्त्रो दीर्घदंष्ट्रो महाबलः अतनुश्चोर्ध्वकेशश्च पीडां हरतु मे शिखि अनेकरूपं वर्णैश्च शतशोथसहस्रशः उत्पातरूपो जगतां पीडां हरतु मे तवः अनेकरूपं वर्णैश्च शतशोथसहस्रशः उत्पातरूपो जगतां पीडां हरतु मे तवः तां दीङ्कतगिततों दरिरजं तणं तरुं मरिमवनि दीपगारि दनि दनि धनि धनि गम गम धनि धनि रिधनि पम गम गमनि बम गमनि बम गम गरि द मगरि गरि निद नि बम गमरि ग मगरि गरि निद निद नि बम गमरि ग रि ग मगरि ग सरि निद 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 पम गमरि ग सरि 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 नि बम गम रि ग रि ग रि ग रि द नि बम गम 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 धनि पम नि धनि बम तं सरि म परि तं सरि बम रि बम सरि बम रि गरि ग रि रि सरि ग बम धिं सरि ग रि धिं सरि ग नि तं
is considered the lord of the constellations. In Vedic and Puranic literature, Surya is described as the supreme Brahman of creation. He is the visible form of God, whom one can see every day. Seated on a lotus flower, he rides a chariot drawn by 7 horses, each of which represent the 7 chakras of the body. He presides as Ravi, the remover of darkness.
Tei, Teyum ta, tam, kita takata, Tei, Teyum talangutaka, hikutaka, tathinginatum tam, tadhitam, dhitam, hitti, ta, ki, ta, katam, tadhitam, dhitam, hitti, ta, ki, ta, kita takatam, dhitam, tadhitti. Takita takatam, dhitam, tadhitti. Takita takatam, dhitam, tadhitti. Takita takatam, dhitam, tadhitti. Takita takatam, dhitam, tadhikita takati, tati. Tadhikita takatam, dhitam, tadhikita takati, tati. Tadhikita takatam, dhitam, tam. Tadhikita takati, tati. Tadhikita takatam, dhitam, tam. Tadhikita takati, tati. Takum tadhikita takatam, dhitam, tam. Tadhikita takati, tati. 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 Takum tadhikita takatam, dhitam, tam. Tadhikita takati, tati. Takum tadhikita takatam, hatajam darita. Tata hatajam darite. Ta hatajam darita. Ta hatajam tadhikita takatam. Takrata takatam. Takadhiko krata takatam. Bhim. Dhirgataka, 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 taka, dhirgataka, 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 dhalangutaka, dhigutaka, dhirgataka, ta, te, teyum, ta, tam, kita takatam, tadhitam, dhitam, dhididhitam.
आदिदेव नमस्तुभ्यं प्रसीद मम भास्करा आदिदेव नमस्तुभ्यं प्रसीद मम भास्करा दिवाकर नमस्तुभ्यं प्रभाकर नमोऽस्तुते दिवाकर नमस्तुभ्यं प्रभाकर नमोऽस्तुते प्रभाकर नमोऽस्तुते प्रभाकर नमोऽस्तुते
ता धी तुम नम धळंगुतक धिक्कु धळंगुतक धिगुतक तद्धिं धरिगिडतं तद्धरित तद्रि धण्ड झुण्णु तद्धिम्मि धिम्मि तक्किट्ट तक्कत्त कुन्धरिकिट्ट तक्कतां तद्धण्ण तद्धण्ण झुण्णु धिम्मि तक्किट्ट धिम्मि तक्किट्ट तक्कत कुन्धरिकिट्ट तक्कतां तद्धरि तद्धरि धण्ण झुण्णु तद्धिम्मि धिम्मि तक्किट्ट तक्कत्त कुन्धरिकिट्ट तक्कतां तद्धण्ण तद्धण्ण झुण्णु धिम्मि तक्किट्ट तक्किट्ट तक्कत्त कुन्धरिकिट्ट तक्कतां तद्धरि तक्क झुण्णुतां तद्धण्ण तद्धण्ण तक्क झुण्णुतां तझुण्णु तझुण्णु तक्क झुण्णुतां तद्धिमि तक्क झुण्णुतां तरिधण्णतां तद्धण्ण झुण्णुतां तझुण्णु धिम्मितां तद्धिमि किट्टतां तद्धिङ्गिण्णतं ता तक्क तद्धिङ्गिण्णतं तै तक्क धिगु तद्धिङ्गिण्णतं तक्क धिगु तद्धिङ्गिण्णतं ता तक्क तद्धिङ्गिण्णतं तै तद्धिं तर्गिणतं नं कृतगदर्गिणतं ता तक्क नं कृतगदर्गिणतं धी तक्क धिगु नं कृतगदर्गिणतं ता
सप्ताश्वरथमारूढम् 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 प्रचण्डं कश्यपात्मजं श्वेतपद्मधरं देवं तं सूर्यं प्रणमाम्यहं तं सूर्यं प्रणमाम्यहं तं सूर्यं प्रणमाम्यहम् शरण्याय नमः ॐ असमानबलाय नमः ॐ जयाय नमः भास्कराय नमः ॐ परेशाय नमः ॐ तेजोरूपाय नमः हिरण्यगर्भाय नमः ॐ श्रेयसे नमः ॐ नित्यानन्दाय नमः इष्टार्थदाय नमः ॐ निखिलागमवेद्याय नमः ॐ सूर्यनारायणाय नमः
Chandra. Chandra enjoys second place among the 9 planets. He is the god of fertility, the lord of vegetation, medicinal herbs, and water. He is described as the most handsome among the grahas. White in color, he rides on a white chariot drawn by 10 horses. He presides as Soma, the creator of nectar. Presenting the Chandra Namaskar.
Nizagamaga Ma Ni Sa Nizagamaga Ma Ni Sa Nizagamaga Ma Ni Sa Ma Ga Sa Ga Da Ma Ga Ma Ni Da Ni Sa Ni Sa Ni Sa Ni Sa Ni Sa Ni Sa Ni Da Ni Da Ni Da Ni Da Ni Da Ni Da Ma Da Ma Da Ma Da Ma Da Ma Da Ga Ma Da Ni Da Ga Ma Da Ni Da Sa Ni Sa Ni Sa Ni Sa Ni Ni Da Ni Da Ni Da Ni Da Da Ma Da Ma Da Ma Da Ma Ga Ma Da Ni Da Ga Ma Da Ni Da Ga Ma Da Ni Ma Ga Ma Ga Sa Ni Da Ni Ma Ga Ga Sa Ma Ga Sa Ni Da Ga Sa Ni Da Ma Da Ma Ga Ga Sa Sa Ni Ma Ga Sa Ni Da Ga Sa Ni Da Ma Ni Da Da Ma Ga दधिशङ्ख तुषाराभं क्षीरार्णवसमुद्भवं दधिशङ्ख तुषाराभं क्षीरार्णवसमुद्भवं नमामि शशिनं सोमं शम्भोर्मुकुटभूषणं नमामि शशिनं सोमं शम्भोर्मुकुटभूषणं 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 सोमं विभुदपद्मं च शुक्लाम्बरधरं शुभं श्वेतगन्धानुलेपं मुक्ताभरणभूषितं श्वेताश्वरथमारूढं मेरु चैव प्रदक्षिणम् सोमं चतुर्भुजं केयूरमकुटोज्ज्वलं नमामि शशिनं सोमं शम्भोर्मुकुटभूषणम् शम्भोर्मुकुटभूषणं शम्भोर्मुकुटभूषणं तं सोमं प्रणमाम्यहम्
Mangala is born of earth. He's the god of war, a celebrate god, wielding the trident and the mace. He rides a ram and stands in a posture of fearlessness. One who worships Mangala enjoys his grace and is free from all troubles and tribulations. But it is believed that his Mahadasha, Sarpadasha, last for 7 days, during which success is hard to achieve. Presently,
सम्भूतं विद्युत्कान्तिसमप्रभं धरणीगर्भसम्भूतं विद्युत्कान्तिसमप्रभं कुमारं शक्तिहस्तं तं मङ्गलं प्रणमाम्यहं कुमारं शक्तिहस्तं तं मङ्गलं प्रणमाम्यहं मङ्गलं प्रणमाम्यहं मङ्गलं प्रणमाम्यहं मङ्गलं प्रणमाम्यहम्
घळङ्गुतुं तकतधिङ्गिण्णतुं तज्झं तज्झं तदे कुधणे कुतधिं दरिगिडतं तक्कझं तज्झं तदे कुधणे कुतधिं दरिगिडतं भङ्गारकं भूमिपुत्रं तद्धिङ्गिण्णतं सर्पशीर्षं तद्धिङ्गिण्णतं तकधिं दरिगिडतं मनुशरीरं सुमङ्गलं ताधिङ्गिण्णतुं तद्धिङ्गिण्णतं तकधिङ्गिण्णतं तद्धिङ्गिण्णतं तकधिङ्गिण्णतं तकधिङ्गिण्णतं तं तद्धिङ्गिण्णतं तकधिङ्गिण्णतं तकधिङ्गिण्णतं तं तद्धिङ्गिण्णतं तकधिङ्गिण्णतं तकधिङ्गिण्णतं तं
Buddha, or Mercury, is the stepson of Brihaspati, who is the cosmic priest. We will now present the story of Buddha in the Sanchari. he does not value her presence and is always occupied with the commitment to the devas. Feeling ignored and neglected, Tara secretly falls in love with Chandra. One day, while Tara was bathing, Chandra happened to see her and also falls in love with her. Tara and Chandra elope. Humiliated and full of anger, Brihaspati refuses to perform any more rituals for the gods. Worried, they decided to negotiate with Chandra and persuade him to send Tara back. Reluctantly, Tara returns to Brihaspati. She eventually births to a boy. Tara keeps him her secret until he grows up. In a while, Brihaspati notices the child. Outraged by the ambiguous paternity of Buddha, Brihaspati curses the boy to be mercurial or unpredictable in nature. Buddha grows confused about his origin and his identity. The gods were very unhappy with the curse, as Buddha was a lawful and a very intelligent child. Lord Indra intervenes. He reminds Brihaspati of the paternity laws of the time. As Tara is still lawfully wedded to Brihaspati, he is responsible for Tara's baby too. Brihaspati noted that the young boy Buddha was brilliant. He was liked by all. He brilliantly argues with his father to give back his mother's deserved status. Brihaspati recognizes Buddha's potential and blesses him to be one amongst the planets. Lord Buddha is the god of merchandise, protector of merchants. He is the Lord who blesses intelligence, memory, and peace of mind. He rides a yeli, a creature with the head of an elephant and the body of a lion, symbolic of Buddha's shape shifting and mercurial nature.
Pada da pada da pada da 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 ri ba श्यामं रूपेण प्रतिबम्बुदं प्रियङ्गुकलिका श्यामं रूपेण प्रतिबम्बुदं सौम्यं सौम्यगुणोपेतं तं बुधं प्रणमाम्यहं सौम्यं सौम्यगुणोपेतं तं बुधं प्रणमाम्यहं तं बुधं प्रणमाम्यहं तं बुधं प्रणमाम्यहम्
Guru. Guru enjoys an exalted position amongst the planet. He is the Purohita who prays and sacrifices to the gods on behalf of the humans in return. He receives the blessings and carries them back to humanity. He is mild, eloquent, and of greenish hue, and he rides an elephant. He is also known as Ritvik, messenger of gods. Guru is the bestower of wisdom, wealth, and education. Those who acquire his grace becomes learned, just, wealthy.
सारिग गरिदनि दमाद सनि दबमग माद निदबमगरी दद 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 रि 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 दद रि गरि दद दद रि रि ग ग ग रि ग म ग रि 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 ग ग ग म म रि ग म द म ग म द द ग म द द ग म द द द रि ग गरिदनि दमाद सनि दबमग माद निदबमगरी दद 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 रि 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 दद रि गरि दद दद रि 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 ग ग ग रि ग म ग रि 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 ग ग ग म म रि ग म द म ग म द द ग म द द ग म द
धन तक झुनु तक धडंगु तक धिगु तक तधिम तरिगडदम तदित्त धन 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 त झुनु 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 तधिमि धिमि धिमि तकिट तक त झुम गडतक तरिगडदम तदित्त धन 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 त झुनु 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 तधिमि धिमि धिमि तकिट तक त झुम गडतक तरिगडदम तदित्त धन 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 त झुनु 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 तधिमि धिमि तरिगडदम तदित्त धन 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 त झुनु 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 तधिमि धिमि तरिगडदम तदित्त धन धन गडतक तरिगडदम तम तदित्त धन धन झुनु झुनु गडतक तरिगडदम त गडतक तरिगडदम ते तदित्त धन धन झुनु झुनु धिमि धिमि गडतक तरिगडदम त तरिगडगडदम तक धिगु तरिगडदम त
देवानां च ऋषीणां च गुरुं काञ्चन सन्निभं देवानां च ऋषीणां च गुरुं काञ्चन सन्निभं बुद्धिभूतं त्रिलोकेशं तं नमामि बृहस्पतिं बुद्धिभूतं त्रिलोकेशं तं नमामि बृहस्पतिं तं नमामि बृहस्पतिं तं नमामि बृहस्पतिं तं नमामि बृहस्पतिं
Shukra. Shukra means pure. He is the benefactor of the Asuras. Brahma awarded him the status of a planet and advised him to work for the welfare of the demons. He enjoys the authority of being present in the assembly of Brahma. Shukra is the one to possess the mantra immortality, the only one. His vehicle is the crocodile, a symbol of fearlessness. Shukra is positioned well in the horoscope. The effect is called Shukra Dasha, lasting 20 years, during which one enjoys wealth, luxury.
Ga हिमकुन्द मृणालाभं दैत्यानां परमं गुरुं हिमकुन्द मृणालाभं दैत्यानां परमं गुरुं सर्वशास्त्रप्रवक्तारं भार्गवं प्रणमाम्यहं सर्वशास्त्रप्रवक्तारं भार्गवं प्रणमाम्यहं भार्गवं प्रणमाम्यहं भार्गवं प्रणमाम्यहं भार्गवं प्रणमाम्यहम्
Shani.
Shani represents perseverance, career, and longevity. He rides on a crow. He is the son of Chaya, the shadow, and it is believed that when he was born, the sun went into an eclipse, which clearly denotes his impact on the planet. Hurt and upset by the behavior of his father Surya and brother Yama, Shani undergoes severe penance to seek Lord Shiva's blessings. Shiva appears. Pleased with the penance, he grants him a boon. Shani expresses his desire to get a status among the planets and to be unmatched in power and feared by all.
Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya.
Shani enjoys a unique position among the planets. His blessing hand can bring prosperity, but his dreadful glance can create havoc. Gods, sages, saints, Gandharvas, demons and humans all fear Lord Shani's reaction and position in the constellation. However, Shani is a great lover of justice. He rewards the righteous and punishes evildoers according to their karma or deeds.
Ta తడ్డింకు తడ్డింకు తత్వం తద్ధింగిణత్వం తద్ధిత్త తడ్డింకు ధిత్త తడ్డింకు తడ్డింకు తత్వం తద్ధింగిణత్వం తగ్గధిత్త తడ్డింకు ధిత్త తడ్డింకు తడ్డింకు తత్వం తద్ధింగిణత్వం తద్ధిత తడ్డింకు ధిత్త తడ్డింకు తడ్డింకు తత్వం కిడతగదరికిడతం తగ్గధిత్త తడ్డింకు ధిత్త తడ్డింకు తడ్డింకు తత్వం కిడతగదరికిడతం తద్ధిత్త తడ్డింకు తరికిడతం తగ్గధిత్త తడ్డింకు తరికిడతం ధిత్త తడ్డింకు తరికిడతం తక్క తడ్డింకు తక్క తరికిడతం తద్ధిత్త డింకు తక్క ధిత్త డింకు నక ధిత్త డింకు కిడతగధిత్త డింకు తడ్డింకు కిడతగదరికిడతం ధిం ధిత్త తడ్డింకు ధిత్త తడ్డింకు కిడతగదరికిడతం కిడతగదరికిడతం ధిం తద్ధిత్త తడ్డింకు తద్ధిత్త తడ్డింకు తద్ధిత్త తడ్డింకు తక్క దిక్కు కిడతగదరికిడతం తక్క దిక్కు కిడతగదరికిడతం తక్క దిక్కు కిడతగదరికిడతం
సమాభాసం రవిపుత్రం యమాగ్రజం నీలాంజన సమాభాసం రవిపుత్రం యమాగ్రజం ఛాయామాతాండ సంభూతం తం నమామి శనేశ్వరం తం నమామి శనేశ్వరం తం నమామి శనేశ్వరం
తడ్డింకు కిడతగదరికిడతం ధిం ధిత్త తడ్డింకు ధిత్త తడ్డింకు కిడతగదరికిడతం కిడతగదరికిడతం ధిం తద్ధిత్త తడ్డింకు తద్ధిత్త తడ్డింకు తద్ధిత్త తడ్డింకు తక్క దిక్కు కిడతగదరికిడతం తక్క దిక్కు కిడతగదరికిడతం తక్క దిక్కు కిడతగదరికిడతం
తం నమామి శనేశ్వరం తం నమామి శనేశ్వరం తం నమామి శనేశ్వరం తం నమామి శనేశ్వరం
Rahu and Ketu. The story presented here is according to the Vishnu Purana, where Lord Vishnu severed Rahu's head from the rest of his body and fixed it with the tail of a dragon and the other half with the head. Rahu is the son of a great Asura devotee, Singika. The story unfolds during the Samudra Manthana, when Narada cleverly directs the gods and the demons who decide to churn the ocean with a common purpose, to get the pot of divine nectar. Mount Mandara was stationed in the ocean, and the snake king Vasuki was assigned to be the rope. The ocean churned, and finally the divine nectar, Amrita, emerged. The gods and the demons fought a battle to possess the nectar. Lord Vishnu assumed the form of Mohini and cleverly offered to distribute the nectar. Rahu, realizing that Mohini was cheating the demons by giving nectar to the gods and water to the demons, decided to go stand amongst the god between the sun and the moon, thereby receiving the nectar from the hands of an unsuspecting Mohini. Mohini, realizing that she had been fooled, assumed the true form of Vishnu and beheaded Rahu in anger. Due to the effect of the nectar, both parts of the body remained alive. A grief-stricken Singika, an ardent devotee of Lord Vishnu, saw her son's body and begged for mercy. Lord Vishnu showed his compassion by slaying a dragon and joining its tail and head to Rahu and Ketu respectively. They are powerful and fearsome planets whose ill effects can be pacified with the Mrityunjaya mantra, presenting Rahu and Ketu.
अर्धकायं महावीर्यं चन्द्रादित्य विमर्दनम् अर्धकायं महावीर्यं चन्द्रादित्यविमर्दनं सिंहिका गर्भसम्भूतं तं राहुं प्रणमाम्यहम् तं राहुं प्रणमाम्यहम् तं राहुं प्रणमाम्यहम् पलाशपुष्पसङ्काशं तारकाग्रहमस्तकं रौद्रात्मकं घोरं तं केतुं प्रणमाम्यहम् तं राहुं प्रणमाम्यहम् तं केतुं प्रणमाम्यहम् सूर्याय नमः ॐ सोमाय नमः ॐ मङ्गलाय नमः ॐ बुधाय नमः ॐ बृहस्पतये नमः ॐ शुक्राय नमः ॐ शनेश्वराय नमः ॐ राहवे नमः ॐ केतवे नमः ॐ नमः सूर्याय चन्द्राय मङ्गलाय बुधाय च गुरुशुक्रशनिभ्यश्च राहवे केतवे नमः ॐ नमः सूर्यनारायणाय नमः ॐ नमः सूर्यनारायणाय नमः ॐ नमः सूर्यनारायणाय नमः
Grammy Award winner Ricky Cage on stage, and we have the ICCR director, Mr. Sudarshan Chetty. I request all the artists to kindly come up on stage. Great evening by Ms. Yamini Muttanna and her team. I request all of you to give a big round of applause. So I think today evening we have a great understanding of all the Navagrahas, the makeup artist and the lighting. Mr. Nagraj is here. Thank you all for being here with us on this beautiful evening of International Yoga Day. I request you to kindly follow NGMA Facebook and Twitter handles for future updates and programs. And the current exhibition, the Shashwat Maharati, would be ending this month. That is the 30th. So if anybody have missed out the exhibition, a huge exhibition, kindly catch it up. Thank you all. Good evening once again.